Is a wonderful Wednesday here, and we are going to play some D&D. I have a very special game scheduled for today. This is the first playtest of the Tavern League Encounters, a 5e, 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons format that I am creating that lets you play D&D whenever you want. It's basically a condensed one-shot format of a seriously intense boss fight. So I will take a party of 4 to 5 adventurers through a 2 to 3 hour long boss fight where they will be tested and it will be difficult. This one maybe not quite so much. I need to do some play testing, but nonetheless, we have 5 brave adventurers taking it on today. So go ahead and pour up a tall glass or a mug of your favorite mead. The sneaky paladin is filling up quickly with adventurers waiting to hear the latest tale. Remember, you can drink, but take care not to get too drunk, for the paladin is always watching. This is the Tavern League.
It keeps breaking, so no one.
Hello, guys. How are we?
Also, you can't move the dice around. Okay. I didn't realize that with Unity.
I'm just throwing my dice that I have on the bottom of my board across the screen.
Yeah, if you don't put the dice in the chat window, it doesn't count.
Yep. I'm just throwing them off to the side. Now one.
Oh, where am I going here?
Are you running player side on the stream?
No, I actually stretched the fantasy grounds across 2 of my monitors.
Alright, so I'm gonna pop out chat so I don't see the table.
Where's the link to the stream?
It is in my Discord.
Video.
Here, I'll pop it. It's right there. I just put it in bar chat.
Oh, there we go. Yep, perfect. That works perfect.
Great picture.
Thank you.
Take it away, take it away.
All right, guys. So I hope you're excited for an adventure. We'll 2 to 3 hour long session. We'll see exactly how long it lasts. I am very, very appreciative of you guys joining in and letting me know your honest critique and any thoughts. Definitely want to make this something fun, something cool.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. I think we all understand what we're doing. Any questions, go ahead and speak up, and then we can take care of it in the combat.
Okay, will do.
Change some music real quick. Why is that not working?
Question. How do I get the map up?
I don't think he's pushed a map yet.
Nope, we're not on a map yet.
Okay.
Yep.
But the answer to that would be double click on your token on the top right. But it will take you to any map that your character is on.
I disagree. That never works for me.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason.
What character icon on the top right?
On the top
I
left.
think you said you put your character sheet. Yeah, on the top.
Oh.
The top right, your token is the top right picture of you is your token.
The left is the
character sheet. on the character sheet.
just
Or left is your
Oh.
portrait.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Oh,
on
is
your
that
character
that
sheet.
what it does now?
Okay.
Okay.
I swear that top left one used to work at one point, and
Yeah, I
then
think
it
it
stopped
did.
working. I just thought they broke it and was like, they'll get around to fixing it. It's fine. I can dig for a map. It's not the end of the world.
No, that takes you to the portrait selection screen.
Yeah, no wonder. Okay, so if you guys are ready to begin, we can definitely get into it.
As ready as I'm gonna get.
All right, guys. So you are all on the road traveling, giving your expertise as adventurers to anyone that will pay. And you have all managed to make your way to a small village that doesn't seem to be promising a whole lot. You walk within, see that there's a lot of poverty here, I guess. It's a small village of very meager means, typical farmers in the countryside. But the village is set beside a woods, pretty dense woods. And upon each of you making your way within, you are hailed by some of the common folk who ask you to speak to the village elder. And so you are all kind of ushered over, and he gathers you all, and he begins to speak. Good afternoon, friends. I hope you are friends. I have something dire to ask, and though I understand if you refuse, I do ask for your help. As you can see, the village is having a hard time of things recently. You see, bandits have taken up residence within the woods next to us, and they have choked the trade, preying on those few travelers that brave the roads and the merchant wagons that come by. They have grown more bold of late, and it is much more difficult to survive in this land when they are not allowing the trade to flow. I have something very dire to ask of you. If you would please go in and treat with them, or however you see fit. We cannot allow these bandits to stay so near our village. And he looks up each one of you with a very pleading look in his eyes, as he doesn't quite want to ask you what is actually on his mind. He wishes for these bandits to leave, but he doesn't care how that happens.
Perhaps we should ask them to leave.
I have
Maybe
sent...
They're very cool about it.
I have sent some of my own sentries out, but they cannot be found within the woods. I don't think they want to be found. But adventurers such as yourselves, it seems like you might have a lot more luck.
Wait, you sent people to talk to them and they never came back, or they just didn't find anybody?
Oh, they came back, they just didn't find anybody. We are but simple farmers and trading in your general things. We don't have warriors here.
That's pretty obvious.
So you know the general direction that the bandits are camped in?
They can't be too far within the woods. And he points out to the northwest, where the expanse of the woods kind of begins besides the village. He says they're out that way. They can't be too far, for whenever merchants come near, they are able to stop them and take whatever they need, whatever they wish, before they can even reach the village. As of more than that, I'm afraid I don't have much more to tell.
these bandits rumored to be humans or some other race?
We know they're humanoids. I'm sure there are humans among them. Though I can't be certain of their numbers.
Are there women here? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Outside of, let's say, things we might acquire during this communication we're going to have with them, is there any additional rewards that your little town could muster up? I mean, some of us might die, so we should be paid.
I can certainly pay you. It would mean the world to me in the village if you were to do this for us, and I can speak to the others and we can gather a small means of treasure.
Okay, but we get to keep everything we find.
Oh, but certainly. Anything you find in the woods, it's yours if you can take it. I do not wish for vengeance. Only that this problem leave for the good of the village.
As long as we're getting paid and get a reward, I'm fine with it.
I will bring the rest of the folk together and see what we can come up with.
If you have any artists like painters or sculptors, when we get back, they could also make like an adornment to us. That, you know, just if you got good ones.
Certainly. And then he regards the gnome, seeing the complexion of his skin. Curious. I've only heard of your folk and tales. I've never met one myself. I believe you're referred to as Furfniblin?
I'm not going to bother to try to correct the pronunciation on that, but yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, the tongue is foreign to mine.
Well then, I suppose we should be getting ready then. Is there any other information we need before?
I hear talk of a lord within the woods calling himself the Bandit Lord. Very, very cunning man, seems to be leading them.
Not very creative with his naming.
Excuse me.
That's a slam on him, not you.
He responds, says, yes, he must be dreaming of riches on his own. The life of bandits. I don't understand it. It's all in the work you're willing to put in and the strength of your own arm. Dreaming of who knows within those woods. But yes, there's a man very, very cunning, seeming to be leading them. I would be wary of him making any deals if you can manage to find him. Never met him myself, but there are enough rumors and gossip to understand that he is a very cunning creature.
Have you had any other travelers in town here lately? Anybody suspicious?
No, see, that is the thing. We haven't had very many wanderers or travelers. You are the first in as many weeks. Trade and travel has been cut off by this bandit gang. I fear what they will do if the roads are cut off. They might begin to take from the village itself.
Well, point us in a direction then.
How far did he say it was? Roughly?
He points out to the northeast, and it's only a short walk, for the village is really close to the woods. And he says there are a few trails going into the woods. The The widest one is easiest to spot, and he actually kind of pulls you over to a spot between the huts. Excuse me, that you can actually see the trees, and it seems to kind of part in a wide gaming trail. Follow that within, and you're certainly not to get lost. I'm pretty sure the bandits use the trails themselves. They may see you before you see them.
Well, before we get into the woods, I would like to put the Morning Lord's blessing on a few of you. Those with the lower amount of chances to take damage, perhaps?
You mean people with bad armor?
No, bad hit
I got
points.
good armor.
Like 11 with 18 hit points, and
Yeah.
I don't know how Cog the Destroyer has 49 hit points, but we won't be giving him any. We won't be giving him any aid.
He seems pretty swole.
Let's see. And what class is Nortia?
Norsha.
Norsha.
It's one of those names. Artificer. I got 28 hit points, 17 AC. I don't necessarily need it. Plus, I'll be mid to back line, so I wouldn't worry about me.
Question: what class is everyone?
Actually, I'm curious what Cog is with that 49. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's why I was
Right?
asking.
Is that correct? Because that's a lot.
That would be the barbarian.
All right, yeah, there you go. 49, which is actually closer to 100, as long as we're not fighting magic users.
So as you guys are kind of being shown where the trail is, he says, I thank you again, brave heroes, adventurers. I will go speak with the other villagers now and see what we can scrap up. And then as he leaves, you guys have a moment to kind of talk about what your plan is, introduce your characters, talk amongst each other, however you wish.
Well, 11 that's 7'2" tall says, I am 11, I am a furbog, and I am a cleric of the Morning Lord.
Fenrir is a 6 foot flat, 150 wood elf rogue.
Rogue.
Rogues. Well, you already mentioned my skin color, but I'm only standing at knee height to most of y'all tall motherfuckers. But
Shin height for
Norsha
11.
is yeah.
Fro the Artificer.
Norsha the Artificer, who is while not at his heaviest clad today, is a armorer class.
I'm just imagining like a mini Iron Man.
Yeah, like Kid Iron Man, if he had a Robin.
Yes.
And Cog is actually for a half orc. He's actually relatively small. He's only like 5'3", 5'4", but very stocky, tan colored skin, and he's got a shield and a great axe on his back with a long sword at his side with a couple of axes, very much so armored to the teeth.
Armored to the tusk.
Yes, indeed.
Armored to the tusk. So Rayjack, unfortunately, had to back out, had some work stuff going on, but he is a human variant ranger. He is a ranged class, has a hand crossbow +1. Gloomstalker, so he's definitely built for that big burst damage. So introductions have been made. You're all facing the woods. At which point the elder comes back and he says, "Yes, everybody is very thankful. They're all willing to pitch in. I think Certainly, I could gather some gold and silver. We even have one of our basket weavers that wishes to make some sort of tribute to you. We don't have painters or artists necessarily, but the basket weaver is very good at her craft.
You know, at first I was pretty unhappy when you said basket weaver, but now I'm interested to see what kind of statue you can make out of a basket. So I'm excited to see what she does.
Certainly. All right. And so, you guys have the quest laying in front of you to go out into the woods and attempt to find the bandits within their hideout and treat with them if you can. Otherwise, the ultimate goal is just to get them out, however that means. Do you wish to go within the woods now, or is there anything else you would wish to do?
Yeah, let's do this thing.
Let's go.
All right. So I will need you guys to figure out who's kind of like the tracking leader.
Probably Ray Jack, despite him not being here.
And he's not trained in survival either, so.
I mean, I'm
He's
trained in
not?
survival. I'm a wood elf.
No.
Then yeah, Wood Elf, I think is second. I'm flat. I'm not great at it.
I'm proficient in survival.
And Rayjack is double proficiency in stealth. That's the kind of ranger he is.
Oh, join the club.
I think
Okay.
Rayjack should be in the back of the party.
Yeah, that makes sense. along with 11, probably.
11 second to last.
With, I assume, Cog at the absolute front, and then
Me, like, right behind you, showing the way.
yeah, that seems logical.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
All right.
Do we want the tracker in the very front, or
Oh, did you just drag our tokens over there?
I put you guys in marching in formation on the party sheet, just like for my own reference.
Right, but if you use our portraits, when you redrag us to a map, it won't take us off of the marching and formation map.
Oh, did it actually like put our player
Yeah, your tokens
on?
can only
Weird.
your tokens can only exist in one map at a time. So
Oh, I
It's
see.
weird that they would let you
And
then
this-
put tokens there.
Oh, okay.
this is technically a map, though. You could do a little battle scene. I've done it a couple times. You could actually set a
Really?
grid and everything on that. Yeah.
you can? But he should be able, like, if he has it set up in there, he should be able to grab and drag them from there and drop it on a map, and everyone will be in order when we get on the map. Correct?
No, the order that they get drug onto the map would be what they are in the combat tracker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can drag it from the combat from the. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, like I
Okay.
can just click on the friendly mask thing and then put you guys on a map. I can definitely do that. Man, I feel like this is going to be a learning session for me just as much as everybody else because Drake knows what the fuck he's doing. Drake's the man.
All the weird little stuff in this program that nobody knows.
Yeah.
I've got 2 years, so I
Yeah.
mean maybe 2.5 years at it.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I am brand
I learn stuff every time I play, though. So
What's funny is I got about the same, but I never use half of the stuff in it. I
Right.
just like assumed it didn't do anything. It was like, I can put it on a piece of paper. It's fine.
retention is the key. Retention is the key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Cog in front, then Fenrir, then Rajek, Norsha, and then 11 as your kind of marching in formation order. And you are all at the very outskirts of the woods right now, looking at the main trail going within.
Start tracking.
Perhaps one of these small creatures can guide us. So,
Like a-
the
you wanna
furbog
follow a
has the
squirrel?
ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants.
Yes.
So, he's going to try to communicate. Have you seen humans moving through the woods? Humanoids.
So you see a squirrel scampering between the trees, and all of a sudden, the rest of the party kind of sees you making these weird primal animalistic sounds, not aggressive in nature, but just like chirping and weird sounds. And then the squirrel stops in its tracks, looks back, sees the furbolg, and its head kind of turns cocked a little bit. And then all of a sudden, kind of scurries down the tree closer to get closer to you, 11. And then it is on a branch reaching out from the tree just before you, and it stops and just kind of sits there. And you get the sense that it is kind of happy and excited. And it chirps back at you. And you can tell that it understands you. And then its hands kind of make a bunch of movements, and then it even like points within the woods.
Seems the squirrel has seen him coming from that direction. And I point in the direction the squirrel kind of pointed at.
Yep, and that is directly within following the trail, actually.
And then I'll give him a small piece of like dried bread or something.
It grabs it, puts it in its cheeks, and then kind of hops up and down a few times. And then suddenly bolts off again. Goes to the tree, goes down, and then disappears into the trail. After a moment of maybe some confusion, all of a sudden it comes back in the trail where you can see, and it seems to be waiting expectantly.
I'll be right back.
Let's go that way. Follow the squirrel.
All right, so you all go into the woods, you cross the line?
Yes.
Okay. So 11, you are kind of watching this squirrel scamper and scurry to and forth on the trail. It definitely doesn't go in a straight line. It goes back and forth and everything, but it still moves onward nonetheless in front of you. You are able to
So like
follow.
when they cross the street, it stops and comes back and
Yeah.
then goes. They're the most indecisive. You know, that's
Yep.
why they're always dead on the feather. They're like, should I go? Should I stop? Should I...
Yep. You are moving along forward at a comfortable pace, and the squirrel is just scampering to and fro, but it's still traveling in the direction that the trail is going into.
Seems we're on the right trail.
All right, I just want to see something real quick. Oh, I suppose that's on the party sheet. All right, so there are quite a few moments of following this trail, and it gets a little more dense as you go in, and then soon enough, after 15 minutes of walking on foot, the trail gets really dense and kind of overgrown with the forest. Bushes coming in, and there's still a traveled dirt path underneath, well traveled from what you can tell. And the squirrel stops just ahead and looks back at you.
I think we're getting closer. I'm kind of in the back, so.
It looks like, yeah, your friend may have found something.
Maybe we should check for tracks. I start sniffing around.
That's not how we look for tracks.
But This is how furbolgs look for tracks.
Well, use your eyeballs first, then use your smellers.
Oh. Seems there's lots of tracks in front of me.
So anybody that wants to look for tracks can actually make me a investigation check.
Sure. I will throw one of those in there because I'm decent at that. And there's the good rolls that I knew I was getting. Oh, that 19 and 20 were a dream.
$17 investigation.
Yep. All right. So Fenrir, you're looking around at this forest trail, and it looks freshly walked, almost as if someone had just passed by recently. There are some scuff marks in the dirt that have not yet been cemented by the nature, I guess you could say. And it veers off to the west, going into the deeper brush.
Looks like I found some tracks. Scuff marks are brand new, fresh, recently traveled. They dip off the main road and head west through the brush.
We're not going in circles, are we?
Good question.
I don't believe so. These do not look like our tracks.
I mean, squirrels are known to be lower intelligent.
You hear some
Well-
you hear some chirping as
It's
the
mad and
squirrel kind of runs forward, right where Fenrir, where you notice the brush is kind of pushed and bent aside a little bit, where you suspect the figure had gone through, and the squirrel kind of hops up and down excitedly, and then goes into the bush, and then comes out right away, looking directly at you, 11.
I think he likes you.
I think there's something hidden in this bush.
He even holds his hands out.
I'm gonna give him another piece of fruit or whatever I got in my pack, that squirrels would eat, a peanut. And and then I'm gonna examine this bush.
All right.
These shrubberies.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check with advantage, 11. And the squirrel bends down to eat the piece of fruit that you gave it.
It seems to be poison ivy, the little tricker.
So
You-
we've been following a squirrel this whole time that's been trying to give you a rash.
So you look in the bush, and you notice the little bits of broken twigs, whatever inside, like something had passed through it, but you don't notice anything else in particular. Not particularly special in any way. It's just a regular bush.
Bush, what seems to have broken you? I wouldn't understand how to communicate with a plant in my personal life, but apparently furbolgs can.
Bush. That's actually what it says. It just goes bush, 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 bush.
Not a side view, just wilts.
So are we now holding this bush accountable? Because I can light it on fire, but I don't really know that you can interrogate a bush with violence.
Intimidated. Tell us what goes on, or we'll burn you to the ground.
Just hold a firebolt in my hand under its leaves. You can't waterboard it,
I mean, you can, but
it's gonna love it for a while, I guess.
Well, we can always just pull it out of the ground, right?
I mean, but it's poison.
Just use your.
Not
Just
I'm
use
not
your.
gonna get rashy.
Just
It's hard
use
to
your-
get this. This scale mail plus rash equals itch night.
It's the Bandit Lord of Itchmail. So let's go that way. 11 says, "Go through the bushes. They don't mind."
I
What we
mind.
do.
Can we go around the poison one?
It's not
At
poison.
least.
It's not poison.
I was-
No, it's in Norsh's head now that it's poisonous, and
Oh,
all
gotcha.
bushes are poisonous, and now he's afraid of bushes. Gonna go around that one bush.
Here, I'll pick him up over the top of the bush. Here you go.
Whee!
So we walk through.
Just throw him into the bush.
All right. Walking through, you see a smaller hidden trail of matted grasses and twigs beneath that seems to travel in a western direction. You travel on, following it for a short while. And I will get this set up.
Perhaps we should be a little more quiet now.
Why? I don't see any reason why we weren't quiet before. Now
And
we are.
you find a small clearing opening up ahead.
Oh, that does work. That's so much easier than always having to dig through and remember. Well, I mean, it's not that bad because you just look for the big P's that let you know on the map thing what maps are shared. But now that I know that double clicking the token works, that's awesome. I'm glad I know it.
Yeah, now we know exactly what part to click on too.
Right? And why we keep telling people like, no, just click it. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
why
it's
doesn't
not
it
doing
work?
it. Now I feel kind of bad because I feel like we might have reamed a new player this week about just click it. It works.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Give them the wrong impression.
I'm clicking it, and this box keeps opening up. It says portraits.
Why does it say portraits? Ooh. What time of day is it?
It's the afternoon.
Okay.
In probably another 2 hours, it'll be dark.
Rajak's the only human here, right? Everybody else would have
Correct.
dark vision.
No, the furbogs do not have dark vision.
They don't. Another one of the weird races.
But the furbog knows light.
Who's got?
Because the furbog does not want disadvantage on his perceptions rolls. So he's going to cast light if it's dark.
That makes sense. Just get good eyes. My deep
You
gnome
still would have
eyes see
disadvantage on
very-
perception, even
Just-
with dark vision.
Just get better eyes.
Let's get better eyes. I got that hot superior dark vision. Makes me feel good in myself that I see better than you guys.
Don't I?
I need little things like that. Well,
I
with the
thought
height,
I had dark vision. Oh yes, I do.
you should.
I don't have superior dark vision, but oh well.
Nah, I'm one of the freak races. We're not supposed
Oh.
to be above ground.
Oh no, my other campaign that I've played, I made a drow rogue that I didn't know
They are not
What?
supposed to be above ground. Yeah, that's the
No, and funny
deep
thing,
gnomes don't get that disadvantage, which is the
Yeah,
only reason they get played.
I get the disadvantage of sunlight sensitivity, so -4
Who's the-
perception on that rogue. But funny thing is, the campaign turns out there's no sun, so internal darkness.
Works out.
Oh,
Who's the quietest that wants to go sneak up there and survey? I'm not the
Either-
most quiet, but I'm not the most loud.
Either
Uh,
Raycheck or the rogue.
I'll do it. I like to try to sneak up along the tree line to investigate what's up ahead.
All right, go ahead and make me a stealth check. And you may move forward.
Okay. So I sneak along the tree edge around the clearing, and do you want me to roll investigation or perception?
So you should have control of your tokens on the map. So go ahead and move as you wish within that.
You can also use the
There we go.
keypad. With number locks on, you can do them on the diagonal as well.
That is cool.
Oh, damn! I didn't
Is
even
each
think
tile-
of that.
How many tile?
That's
how many feet is one
perfect.
tile?
So the official rules are, moving one square is 5 feet. If you move
Okay.
diagonal, the first diagonal is 5. The second one is worth 10. So it's an extra
Okay,
5
so
feet.
on and so on and so on.
Yep.
So you're using the variant rule.
Okay, so I would like
Diagonal
to. How far would be 35 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Also,
What the hell just happened to Cog?
I do have your tokens locked now, so when you move, it'll tell you. So that's 15 feet right there.
Okay, well,
Yep.
that's weird.
It takes some getting used to, but it's actually really useful to see your
Yep.
movement without having to count.
Okay.
It's just, the only thing that sucks is so if you do that and then you can right click and hit cancel move. So just know
Okay.
that you can't move and then move back. That doesn't work. You gotta cancel moves. Otherwise
You're
it's
just
just like
going
all
in a
over your map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think
Yeah, I kind
moved
of
a
wish
little-
if you put back on top of yourself, it would just like cancel. But I see why they didn't. Because you
That's
may want to
how-
move forward and move back.
Well, that's how the old Fantasy Grounds was. If you clicked on it, once you classic, if once you did your movement, you click on your token and it erases the movement.
That's awesome. I'm going to use that. So if you take off your number lock and you use your numpad, like it has the arrow keys, the 7 will make you go diagonal. I'm definitely going to use that. That's awesome.
That is cool. I think I moved a little too far for my character's movement.
That's all right. We're
And
not
we're
in
not in
initiative
combat.
order,
Okay.
so it's free movement.
Just be careful how close you go
Yeah.
in case there are folk there.
Like creep up along to this rock area to scout out ahead.
All right, make me a perception roll. Put it in the dice tower, please.
Dice tower?
Yep.
That's the little rook that's down on the bottom right of your map, of your table.
How
If
do
you haven't
I?
moved it.
Pick up
Just
your
drop the-
dice and drop it right on there.
So
Yeah.
D20, move it to here.
Well, it would be your perception roll off of your skills tab. You would just grab that die and drop it on
Oh.
there.
Oh,
Yeah, if
okay.
you get
Yep.
it.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
Perfect.
It doesn't show up for me.
No, that's what
Yeah,
it's supposed to do.
That's the whole
Yep.
point.
That's the dice tower.
Okay,
Yep.
this
That's the
is-
dice tower.
Different. This
DM
is
gets
weird.
DM gets to see it, so you don't. When he tells you you don't notice
Quickly
anything, you
pull
don't
up
know
his
if that's
screen.
real or not.
Quickly pull up his stream.
Stream snipe
That's
a D&D
cheating.
game.
All right. So, looking around, you notice that there are platforms, bridges spanning the trees, cleverly hidden so that they aren't easily noticeable unless you know where to look. And you also hear something over in this direction. Like there is a creature, a humanoid of some sorts over there. Doesn't seem to be hiding itself.
I would like to make my way back to the party to inform them of what I saw. Do I have to roll for stealth again?
No.
Okay. How do I move my character back? It's not letting me move my character back.
I just didn't accept it. Go ahead and...
Okay.
Yep. I was typing something.
The DM has to like hit the check button to allow you to move there. case there's a trap or something, you know.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he just went underneath.
A rock.
You're between his
I-
legs.
Just hurdle him. So, up ahead in the clearing, how many towers did I see? Like platforms?
You saw 3 platforms.
Okay. So there's 3 platforms. One was close to where I was hidden from, and up ahead, about 60-ish feet, I heard movement from a humanoid creature. I think it might be the bandits up ahead.
Wouldn't think squirrels would have built platforms in the trees.
Wouldn't think squirrels could build platforms in the trees. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb, bud, and tell you he did not. The squirrel did not build these.
Turns out it's just a colony of squirrels.
It's hyper intelligent monster squirrels. Maybe the Bandit Lord is more creative than I gave him credit for.
They bred with intellect of ours. They got little brains hanging out of their head.
Disgusting in so many ways.
Did we see any way to get up to the platforms?
Good question.
You saw the platforms, but you did not investigate.
Okay.
I mean, you
So-
gotta hang a platform off something, so I'm sure we can climb up if that's a thing we want to do. Says the ranged character who probably. Hi.
Yeah,
I mean,
There-
you're not the only ranged character.
the ranger has out his hand crossbow. The cleric's got long range spell ready.
Yeah.
Who's
Now that
going
said-
up top? We all look over at the 49 hit point barbarian.
I would feel a little bad leaving him in there to get completely ganged up on, but also
We can rain arrows from the sky. We'll block out the sky. Don't worry.
I'm no climber.
I don't use arrows. Arrows are for chumps. Can't invent their better versions of arrows.
Well, were we coming here to negotiate with him first, perhaps?
Yeah, we should come at him from a position of strength, though, and I think the position of strength entirely of our group is Cog. So,
After you.
One name, the Destroyer, should go first.
yeah.
From
Tell them your name is the Destroyer. That'll give you a really good platform to start your negotiations.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you're here to join up on their cause. Hmm?
Wait, are we trying to trick them, or are we trying to get them to fuck off? Because I thought we just wanted them to leave. Oh crap, he's moving.
to the move.
All up to the Destroyer now.
The rest of us should probably spread out and take some kind of position
Yeah, I
to
think-
help him.
I think 11 wants to move behind this shrubbery over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread out this way.
I'm gonna move over to here.
I think Rejack's gonna get in the shrubbery here.
We'll ambush him from one side. That's how ambushes work, right? I didn't finish Sun Tzu's book, but I think this is how it works.
Yes.
Yes.
Always flank from one side. Yes.
Just lead him back to us, and we'll ambush him.
All right, Cog, as you see a man your north leaning against a tree, using a knife, cut an apple, lounging, looking comfortable as
He's not hiding or anything, just relaxing. I'm gonna move up here, and as I come up here, I'm looking around for the platforms and stuff that he said that was there. If I see it, do I see a way? Are there ladders and stuff to get up to it, or does it look like they got to climb the trees?
make me an investigation.
Oh, I hate when you see the 19 and it's a 1.
With a
Looking at-
stick and it runs into your eye.
Looking at these platforms, it almost seems to you like they're floating in midair.
Damn wizards.
And he'll come right up here.
As you move right there, the bandit, identified bandit, out.
Yes. Is there a problem?
Kind of wondering what you're doing in this forest.
Well, I got word that there were bandits in these woods and wanted to investigate that for myself.
Self
that's-
and 4 others.
Oh, he thinks he's so smart.
Well, it appears that you know more than you let on, don't you?
He actually looks at you, spreads his arm out, and he says, "Yes, I know." Happens.
In your forest.
Hey, back again.
And how did this become your forest? All by yourself.
Hi, self.
So you share it with your family.
To share everything.
I suppose some do. Well, what is it you and your family do out here?
Tend the forest. Take after the plant their, forest stuff.
Awfully big shovel you've got there. For planting the acorns. Isn't that what you've got on your side there?
You tell your friends they can stay here. Might as well talk amongst each other. Friendly term.
I suppose.
Great
and-
Jack will come out of the shrubbery and step over to the tree here.
And what
Not
about you?
pointing his bow at him, but he has his hand crossbow out.
Okay.
Could I roll for stealth to be hidden from him?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
While he does that, actually, because I was considering hiding, but I would.
Oh.
I like that your 1 is a fucking 10, though. That's still good odds. If it just wasn't a damn 1.
If it was
See,
anything,
I like to roll that crap in the dice tower because I don't want to know as a player. I just want the DM to figure it out.
All right, you hide. They immediately beat you.
So
Dude runs up and kicks you super hard.
yeah, so for stealth checks moving forward, let's roll those in.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'd be a good extension because you were saying that there's an extension that lets you roll everything. It'd be nice if there's an extension that lets you like check, always roll this one, but not
Yeah.
necessarily nature or whatever. You know what I mean? That'd
Yeah,
be a
like
cool
maybe the
extension.
DM can check which skill checks he.
Well,
Yeah,
you can
just like
double click it and it automatically rolls it in the dice tower. But if you drag it and drop it in chat, it shows up. So you,
Huh.
I guess there's that way. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
double clicked it and it rolled for everyone.
No, with that extension, he was saying that you
Oh,
can make it so that rolling
Yeah.
out of that sheet.
yeah. So
That would just be kind of cool. Just like a little eyeball, invisible, that type of roll.
Hey, let's
Or
go.
shorthand.
Viewers.
All right, so as the rest of you kind of emerge from the and make yourselves seen. There we are. What a nice lit family we got.
Hey,
And
watch
what-
the little jokes.
Shut up, dwarf.
And what about your family?
Family is all
No,
Is it family the
Not trust-
trees or the bushes?
you don't trust us enough to come out of hiding, I see.
Ah, well, my house. What brings you to? Curious.
We have come to make the bandits go away. Are you the bandits?
Bandits? There are no bandits. The forest folk. Surviving as
Is that surviving including robbing people? Because that's a bandit, just so that we understand each other.
he
And those
smiles.
that call themselves the Bandit Lord might be bandits as well.
It's a good point he makes, sir.
He smiles and says, "Rival me."
Do you call yourself the Bandit Lord? Because we forgot about that important thing. You definitely call yourself a Bandit Lord.
Does he have a little name tag on, like in the Bandit Lord?
Yeah, he has a little sticky name tag thing that says Bandit Lord.
He's got one hand over it. Not at
IKEA name-
all.
Hi,
IKEA
my
name
name
tag.
is.
So
Call
now
my-
that we're closer to these platforms and stuff, can we make out like movement and like ladders and stuff, or is it really well hidden?
Okay, so make an investigation check if you want to know how the platforms are suspended, and make a perception check if you specifically see if there's.
In the Rook Tower, or
You can just roll those.
I do investigation.
that's
16.
my investigation.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a way up.
And then perception, you said?
Yes.
19.
Okay, so
The fuck.
Norsha and Rajek, you all see that the platforms are suspended by ropes in the tree. Actual trees on each side. One here. Seem to be how a figure would get up and down. Climbable.
Okay. So not necessarily sentient.
No.
I'm gonna
Those
go
are-
with
yep.
necessarily until further notice.
Those are just tokens there for a specific.
No reason at all.
Yep.
They're definitely not gonna try to break me in half or anything.
Nope.
I'm
But
I'm scared.
that's kind of like so that's kind of how these encounters will work. Like if you notice something specific, that's when it might be a clue to tactical check to see. And for the perception rolls, none of you notice any movement.
How hidden are they?
Well, maybe
Or
there's
is
nobody
there
up
some-
there.
How high up are the platforms?
They are
Or as I like to put it, about 15 Norshas tall.
So 11's going to start climbing up there.
ahead
Let's
and
see
make-
what's up here.
athletics.
There.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit of bring around. Are able to
I
as you
can
are
see it all over your land up here.
as you are climbing up. Ben says, "I wouldn't do that if I." Suddenly, he gets up, ready stance, no longer lounging on.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands.
I hear a squirrel that needs my help up here.
He does talk to squirrels. That I can attest to, sir.
He's a bit of a
He
nut
is-
job himself.
Appears to be choking on an acorn.
Walks slowly over here. Says, I would ask you to get down from there. I want you to get hurt. Menace in
I'm fortunate when I fall. It doesn't seem to bother me so much. This squirrel is desperately in need of CPR.
Question, so I'm guessing I'm not hidden then? From my 10?
Your character
Are-
probably believes he is.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you think and you think for all intents and purposes that you
Just laying in the dirt. They don't even know I'm here. One with the grass.
He's got his
Bandit,
head.
the
Get his
bandit
head in the
man
shrub.
actually
Yeah.
puts his hands on his hips where you daggers adorning his figure. His hands are on the hilts right. Oh, well, stay a little. Ask you to.
We came here with all the intention of having a conversation, sir. Look at the very stout gentleman in front of you and know his last name is Destroyer. I don't know if it's given or not, but I don't really think you want to start that today. This can just go as you stop robbing people, and we're going to go get basket statues.
Weaker
are-
man.
Would not talk to a way in his own vein.
Ah, got him to say he's the Bandit Lord, guys. Mind games,
Well-
sir.
I will say one more time.
After you, please. To the west. We will follow you out.
Suddenly, he pulls out a dagger, chucks it at Cobb. Need everybody to.
How does one do that?
Rude.
Right on your main character sheet, there's INIT. On the main tab, down on the middle, there's a little die. Just double click that.
Oh.
11. He's still climbing or something. I don't know. He's got a 3.
All right, so we are in initiative order now. Dagger comes flying out. Cog, you are able to dodge it, at which point we will begin the round. Very top. Bandits jump from the bushes. Dash. We go to Cog the Destroyer. You have received initiative.
All right. As a bonus action, I am going to rage, and as I do, you see this. Wrong button. These like spirits start to circle the area around me, and just these shadowy figures moving all around and creating a very ominous area or aura around within a 15-foot area of myself.
Right. Cog's ancestral guardians. So when you rage, those circles next to the rage, you click one of those to designate that you have. That just
Gotcha,
helps
yeah.
us. Yep, that just helps us keep track of it.
Gotcha. No, I didn't know if you had it set when I killed the effect if it automatically kills it or not. All right, cool. And I will with my longsword take a swing at this guy.
Are you wielding your shield?
Yeah, shield and longsword.
Wanted to make sure your AC was good. Okay, we're good.
Wait, I should be no. I just equipped. I had my shield as carried. I just equipped the shield, so it should be fine.
Okay.
And
That is a hit. Bandit Minion falls right in front of you. Cut down.
I'm gonna move right up to. Actually, I'm gonna stay here. Never mind. I'm gonna stay here.
Yep. Rajek has received initiative.
I'm a little confused on the build of this character. Well, I'm not sure why he has a hand crossbow as a Gloomstalker without crossbow expertise.
That is strange.
Can I swap saying that I had my bow out, not my hand crossbow?
The hand crossbow plus or longbow +1.
Just a regular longbow. He's
You
got a
want
longbow,
Yeah.
and I
You-
just want to say I had that out instead of the hand crossbow.
Yep. That's fine.
Because he's a Gloomstalker, he gets 2 attacks with his first attack, but he can't do that with a hand crossbow.
And
Probably
Unless
not
he
because of the
has-
reload.
Unless he has a feat weapon, crossbow expertise.
oh, I see. Yeah, because hand crossbow requires a bonus action to.
Correct. No,
Okay.
it just requires a load. You have to have a hand free to load it.
Okay, I gotcha.
So the longbow, he's going to take a shot at. I think I got line of sight on the unidentified bandit. Oops, I
Yep.
need to make sure I have the right.
You have
character
line of.
target. What the hell? Oh, that guy. And I'm going to longbow on unidentified bandit is a 20.
That is a miss.
And with his Dread Ambusher, he gets another attack on the start of his turn, so he's going to take that shot again. Which is that one. And 2
That-
misses, yeah.
Also a miss.
Don't worry, I'm sure they won't be the last.
Bandit Lord
And he-
ducks and dodges.
Yeah, and he's going to run over underneath over here. And that's it.
Fenrir, you have received initiative.
I would like to use my cunning action to hide.
Okay.
Stealth check.
Yep.
I'm guessing.
Okay.
Then I would like to take aim with my short bow and attack the unidentified bandit.
So you can either target by holding control and clicking on whatever token, or you can drag and drop the dice directly on. I will get that there. That is a hit.
Okay. Roll for
Arrow
damage.
comes whizzing out of the forest, a direction the bandit was not anticipating, and it smacks him. And gets sneak attack.
So, yeah.
No, you have to have advantage.
Well, that's what being stealthy would do.
So just a normal shot with my bow.
Okay, yeah, you can get sneak attack for that.
Okay, so what would I roll on here?
On your sheet, there is the sneak attack under your powers. All you got to do is hit that effect. That will add the 1d6 for the sneak attack.
These third level, it would be 2d6.
So
My bad.
So I click on the little like running person icon next to it.
Yep.
That plus my short bow.
Yep. Damage, the 1d6 plus 5 pierce.
Just drag that. Yep. Bam.
Try to
Is-
drag it
and-
on top of the...
Okay, so like this.
Oh, I already did it.
Okay.
So 12 points of damage to identify.
Okay.
Take that 7 off.
Yep. All right. Still have a movement if you...
I would like to run 35 feet to here.
And on the combat tracker, it has a down arrow on the bottom left next to the flag. Click that to end your turn.
Bottom left.
There you go. Other minion comes out. Ash. 30. Go to the Bandit Lord turn. Gains a little bit of looking readied in defense. Run over. Suddenly disappear. Norsha, you have received initiative.
That guy ran off. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I'm going to tap the center of my chest, and a small glassy node appears. And then I put my arms back and fire a lightning launcher round at Minion. Come on for a hit.
That is a
Ah.
miss.
Fires wide. And I'm not gonna move. I don't see the point in moving.
All right. 11, you have received initiative.
11's gonna cast some Sacred Flame down on Unidentified Minion.
Right.
Oh, we're...
He fails.
Oh, I smell something. It smells like smoking.
His
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
His smoking corpse falls to the ground dead.
And 11's gonna kind of creep over easily, slowly, easily on this platform, trying to test the weight of it. Like,
You're gonna go help that squirrel.
yeah, I heard the squirrel. It's choking.
It's a little somewhat difficult to walk on as it sways back and forth somewhat in the trees.
Oh, so it's kind of like a rope kind
Yeah.
of platform.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Like,
not. It does not count as difficult. Not. Right. Back to the top of the order. Cog the Destroyer.
Right.
As more bandits jump out from the bushes.
Cog will look around. he's gonna look at this guy to the south. There, move right there. And he's gonna take a swing at this guy.
Right. That is a hit. He is dead.
Have more me. See, I'm gonna start moving towards this next guy over here.
Okay. Rajek has received initiative.
Well, Rayjack probably can see this one right here, so he is going to try to shoot it with his longbow. Oops. Pointers don't play well with dropping dice, by the way.
Yeah, it seems to block the token.
Yeah.
All right, that is
Ooh,
a hit.
Nice.
Longbow to the neck.
Minion falls to the ground dead.
Head come off.
And he's going to continue to move in this direction, getting to the edge of this bush.
The Fenrir.
Give me 1 second. My thing glitched out. What probably is this thing? Oh. I'd like to use my cunning action to hide.
Okay. And
Tower.
Tower.
Then I would like to take aim and shoot at the minion farthest away from everyone.
All right, go ahead and roll with advantage.
So I just drag and drop on the minion.
Yep. And on the bottom left, there's the 80
Oh,
IS. There
Just
you
take
go.
the crit.
Nasty.
Yeah, I would just take the crit. But what you can do is click the 80. That'll make sure that you roll twice and use the higher result. So that's how the advantage. That makes sense.
So,
Yep.
okay.
And then
Next
whenever
time.
you roll a critical hit, it will automatically do critical hit damage.
Okay.
You have sneak attack for that.
Okay. So
Like that effect.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
think you killed him. That seems
29
like
points of damage.
so
he is
much damage.
dead.
Oh. Okay. This is going a lot better than my own. Then I would like to move towards everyone else.
Right.
To the 35.
Go.
And there.
Okay. Minion will run forward straight at Portia. He is going to swing a scimitar at him, hitting, dealing 2 points of damage. The Bandit Lord reappears, now on top of Western. Looks a little bit more rejuvenated again. Kind of gathering himself his defenses. Then he says, come on, you bastards. Come and get me. We go to Norcia.
I think I'm going to. Yeah. A shimmering electrical field comes around Norcia's arm. He reaches out to. Why my display got weird? There it is. Okay.
It does that to me.
To
Initially.
shockingly grasp him, and it's crit. This is probably
Ooh.
unnecessary, but yeah, that was probably a little
Instant.
bit unnecessary.
Death.
That's smoking too.
And then
How's the squirrel doing?
I've got the nut out.
Step to here. And no bonus action spells, so that's going to be me.
Right. 11, you have received initiative once.
They took away that arcane weapon, those bastards.
55 feet. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, a little sacred flame on this guy. Let's see how his dex is.
I'm going to guess good.
Yeah.
Not good
No,
enough.
not good enough.
Ooh.
He is on a rope ladder. Come on now.
Oh, partially absorbed it. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
1 point of
And,
damage, partially absorbed.
And that's it.
Freeze turn.
Once again.
I'm loving the music, by the way.
Yeah. Love the witch. More bandits come out of the trees.
Why they all got to be fucking ahead of me?
What? No, they're all ahead of me as well.
they're ahead of half the team, but more importantly, me.
All right,
Damn it.
Cog, you have received initiative.
I like that the two bandits next to us like watch their friends die, and then we're like, "Oh, now we should get involved."
Yep.
I thought Jim had them. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright. Cog's gonna move back over here. Just smile and take a swing at this guy.
Get you that dasher feat so you can really make some.
Ooh, that is a miss.
Dang it. Dang, dang.
And he'll grab his shield and just smile, waiting for his to see what this guy does.
Right, Rayjack, you have received initiative.
All right, so he is going to. This guy just popped up in the bushes in front of him like a snipe. He is going to attempt to shoot him in the back.
Right.
And somehow gets his weapon caught on a stick.
Like your bow is like right next to the tree, and the arrow comes out and literally like doesn't go anywhere. It just stops right at the tree.
Yeah. Then he's gonna be like nonchalantly like and wander over here behind this bush.
Didn't want to shoot you anyway. that was a threat. That was a warning shot.
Yeah.
All right. Minion 5 is going to chase after Rayjack. 5 and 30. Dash action. Minion 2 will go after Norcia. Swinging a scimitar once more. Missing. Minion 3. Attempt to climb up. 3. And he does so. Forward. Attack 11 with a scimitar. That is a hit.
Ow.
Dealing 2 points of damage. Minion 1. Going to go after Cog. 15. Missing. Minion 6 goes after no. 30. 35. Use dash action again. Fenrir, you have received initiative.
I would like to run after this minion and go here. While running over, I would like to pull out my rapier and stab it in the back.
Okay, so you had your short bow out.
Yes.
You can drop your short bow, and then you
Okay.
can take out your rapier, or
Yeah.
you have to use a bonus action to draw and sheath.
I'll use my bonus action to draw and sheath.
I mean, so you need to use your bonus action to sheath the short bow, and then you need to use your action to take out your scimitar, which you wouldn't be able to attack.
Oh, I'll
The way
just drop it, though.
Okay, drop your bow. All right, go ahead and make an attack. That is a hit. That minion falls down dead.
Okay. So I just completely lost my bow.
Yep.
You can go back and get it.
You can go back and pick it up. That's just kind of how you have to do
Okay.
drawing and sheathing. I have it right there.
Oh, snap. Tokens on the board.
How far would my dash be?
So if you dash, it doubles your... But you need to use an action and dash.
Well, he's got cunning action,
I
right?
have cunning action.
Oh,
which has
yep,
dash.
that's right.
I'll
So
use my
your
cunning
normal movement is 35, so you could go 70 feet.
Oh, jeez. I'll just like to use my cunning action to move back to here and retrieve my bow.
Okay. Bandit Lord. He is going to take out a dagger and line it up at 11, and he is going to toss it. And it misses. So 11, you see a dagger going flying past your face. As he also... Whoops. He also looks a little bit more rejuvenated. Norsha, you have received initiative.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, and there's just no way to get both these fucking guys with Thunder Wave, and that really irritates me that they had to get up on fucking diagonals. Not without taking a hit. I wonder if it's worth taking a hit. Is it? Yes, it's worth trying to take, or risking one hit. All right, I'm going to move to here.
Right?
So if he wants to take a
Minion.
swing, let him swing.
Opportunity. Swing at you, and he misses horribly.
Aha! All right, so they will need to do con saves. It'll just be the two of them, but that's not. No, that's not shift. Shift.
Yep,
okay.
it's shift.
And it comes out of the middle, but it'll be a 15-foot starting on this guy. So those gentlemen need to do con saves versus 14.
All right, so you can just click that button. Should do save
will it make
for them.
Them save?
Yep, so you can target both of them.
Oh.
And then when you click that button, or I can drag that on.
Okay. I think. Oh, you know why it didn't work? Because I put a fucking cube there, and it decided it wouldn't target them while the cube was there.
Oh,
There
I
we go.
gotcha. Okay. Minion 2 fails, Minion 6 succeeds.
Okay, so I'm gonna just drop the damage straight up on 2, and he's gonna get pushed 10 feet back if he's alive. He's not, so let's not worry about his exploded corpse. And so the other guy, I don't know if this will automatically happen or not, so I'll leave it to the game.
He's dead.
So did that half because he succeeded, so he only takes half of that.
Yep.
Unless it automatically did it.
Yep, he does die. So that's one of the really cool things that I love about Fantasy Grounds. When you target multiple creatures, you can just click the one attack button and do it for all. Automatically apply which one get halved.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I love Fantasy.
Yeah, we never. Because on partially because on Classic and partially because I didn't want to have to teach my dad all the intricate parts of this software. I like do all that stuff for them.
Gotcha.
So I'm used to just like, oh, hold on, let me math it. I think, given that these motherfuckers keep coming out of the wood, I'm gonna move over towards my larger friend and end my turn there.
All right. We move to Minion 4, who is going to step up 1, and he is going to attack Cog the Destroyer with his scimitar.
I'm
Which
backing
is-
you up, brother.
A miss. 11, you have received initiative.
Well, 11 is going to drop a Sacred Flame on this guy before he swipes at him again with his scimitar. Oh, and he succeeds.
He succeeds.
gonna just as a wait. How many hit points does he have? Oh, he only has 2 down. Okay, yeah, he's good. You know what?
Did
As
you
a
get your
bonus
+5 for
action-
aid?
Yeah, did you ever change your max? By
I
5?
didn't. I
Okay, I'll
assumed
get
it
that.
would have changed it, but
I never changed mine from the beginning.
So you're at 20,
Hey, you're up here with the rest of us.
and Fenrir is at 26.
Hey,
Gotcha. And Rayjack,
let me make
33.
a note. OG hit points. What was it? 18.
Yeah, you had 18, and I mean, there's a like a footnote on there on that aid thing that says +5. So
yeah. Plus,
Yeah, but this is good.
plus it
Yeah.
won't transfer into another fight. You know what I mean?
If you change the max on the character sheet, it will.
Yeah,
It's
but
permanent. You can do-
I'll be able to figure that. I'll be able to.
right.
And did you increase raid jacks too?
Yep.
I just make a note on the character sheet, make it easy, just in case.
Okay.
And 11 went already. I think he's gonna use a bonus. Let's see, a bonus action. No, he's not gonna do that. Never mind. He's passing his turn.
Go back to the top.
destroy.
3 bandit minions come jumping from the. Og, you have
I've been around all the way.
Cog is going to take a swing at this guy again.
and that is a hit. Dealing 6 points of damage. Killing him.
And he will start moving towards this other bandit over here.
Rayjack has.
Well, Rayjack, since this thing went to melee, is going to drop his bow, draw his short sword, attempt to stab this guy in the shin. Oh, nice.
That is a hit. Six points of damage. He falls dead.
And next round he's going to pick up that bow, so don't have to worry about a token, I don't think.
Okay.
Unless you want.
Minion
He's done.
8. Going to run 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Well, maybe he's not.
He is going to make an attack against Rayjack. Missing. Minion 3 is going to attack 11. He hits, dealing points of slashing damage. Minion 7 steps up. Hog the Destroyer. Scimitar slashing. Missing. Fenrir, you have received initiative.
Cunning action hide.
Okay. Dice Tower.
So I have my bow drawn now, I'm guessing. Correct? Since I picked it back up.
So you have your rapier.
Okay, I'll just drop the rapier.
Okay, drop the rapier. Purple, that works.
Yeah.
Make an attack.
I would like to attack the Bandit Lord.
Probably are going to want to be in the.
Then I'll just move. I'll just move forward 2 square. Move 10 feet.
That works. All right, that is a hit.
Sneak attack or no?
Yes. $12 points of damage, partially.
Okay. I would like to. I already used my cunning action, so I go extend my turn.
Right, the Bandit Lord. A little bit. He make an attack against 11 one. Hurling a dagger through the air. That hits. Dealing 5 points of damage. Just on the end. All right, Norsha, you have initiative.
Yeah, it's in range. I'm going to. I really wish that next level up, I got to get some dex points. I'm gonna fire lightning launcher chest beam at Morvan because I can do more damage if it hits. 16.
That is a hit.
Woo! All right, so I'm gonna use the ability to do the 1 extra d6 because I can't do this multiple times a turn yet. So it is for 10,
6
which is
points
for
of
10.
damage. Partially
And take a step to here. I do not want to get hit by another guy who comes out of the woods. And that's gonna be it.
All right, Minion 6. Look at his options. Go straight for 15, 5, 30, dash action, 5, 10, 15, 11. You have received initiative.
All right, well, 11's thinking this guy's a little too dexterous, so he's gonna pull out his mace and try to whap this guy upside the head with it.
Bludgeon a man to death.
Yeah. Swipe! Buff!
Pretty
It's
good
a hit.
Pretty
Oh,
good
I
chance.
just
This
struck
guy's a
him
pretty
across
weak.
the screen. Thanks, boom! Just knocks him off of the freaking rope ladder.
Just fucking caved a man's skull in.
Just
And
decapitates
then
him.
he's gonna move to the end of the rope bridge so he can get line of sight on this guy for next round.
Home run.
right.
Yeah. Splatter him all over the place.
Huh. Down arrow.
All right. Top of the round. More bandits jump from the bushes, charging forward.
Boy, a fireball will go down
And
smooth.
15, 25, 30, 5, 10, and 15 dash action. This guy, 5, 10. 5, he's going to attack Cog. Scimitar swipe. That is a hit for 2 points of damage. Halved to Cog. You have received initiative.
All right. Cog is gonna look around and use my bonus action to taunt.
Oh, right.
And-
Yeah,
All right. So if you hold down shift and then the right and mouse click, temporary box, be able to target everyone. This box. Perfect.
And so they have to attack him, basically?
Yes,
this
they
coming
ha-
turn?
The rules of the taunt are anyone that is taunted has to move as close as they can in order to make an attack. So if they have a ranged attack, they just have to move within range. If they can only make a melee attack, they have to move to melee. And they have
So
to
with-
make an attack against Cog.
With, like, specifically number 6, if I move, will he take his reactions to attack me still? That's why I bring it up. Because if I move away, he might still try to hit me. Is why I'm wondering if he like can't attack me.
Yes. The rules for like opportunity actions will still stand. So on his turn, specifically on his turn, he has to move. So then you will get an opportunity to attack again.
Okay. But if I move, because I go right before 6, if I move, he still will try to hit me.
Yes.
Yeah. Dick.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you can click that taunt. Yep, there you go. So they are all taunted by.
5 temporary hit points, right?
Correct.
Oh my god, this is chaotic. I love it.
Ooh, that is an automatic miss.
Nerks.
All right, minion 9. 5, 10, 15, 30. He's gonna use a dash action to get there. Rayjack as initiative.
All right, so Rayjack's gonna look down at his bow and look back at these guys, and then draw his dagger out of his belt and try to stab one of these guys with his short sword, which is this guy that just ran up, and crits that guy.
Nice.
So I like stab him right in the freaking throat with the short sword,
Too bad we couldn't get that on the Bandit Lord.
and
He falls
12
down.
points of damage. And then with how do you switch to secondary? Oh wait, not thrown. Primary hand, offhand.
That's nice. That's how you
Let's
use
see if it works though. +6 on that guy with a dagger is a miss.
That is a.
And then he's going to kind of. No, he's going to stay right there and pass his turn.
All right, minion 8 will make a scimitar swipe. Missing. Minion 13 is going to move forward 5 and 20 to attack Nisha, which is a miss. 7 attack Cog. He hits for no damage. In 10. 15 against Norsha. That's a crit. Deals 4 points of damage. Fenrir, you have initiative.
I would like to move down 15 feet.
Okay.
Cat using my cunning action to stealth.
Okay.
And shoot at minion 13 with my bow.
All right. Not have stealth on that one.
But since he's adjacent, he still gets sneak attack.
He's dead. So specifically, when you hide, there needs to be. You need to be partially covered.
Am I not partially covered?
So you have partial cover. You have partial cover from Bandit Lord. Definitely have cover from that one.
Hey,
But specifically over here, you're not covered by because of the dirt.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Or shrubberies.
I reuse some. I can still move, right?
Yes, you still have
I
move.
only use 15. Okay, I'd like to move to about here.
All right. There you go. Now you would have cover.
And that's it.
All right. Minion 11 is going to move up and attack He misses. Morvan. Gains some rejuvenation. He is going to disappear round. Norsha, you have received initiative.
That guy in the ass. I was like reading through the tactic stuff so that we could lock out. I'm hoping we can lock out his stupid summon ability, and then he disappears.
Well, you can still like designate exactly what you want to identify, but he doesn't necessarily need to be on the board.
Oh, okay. I assumed I would have to say. So, quick question on that. So, if I make the tactical check and was to learn, let's assume he has a, let's call it layer action that might be his summoning guys. Could somebody else lock him out from it?
Yes. Once the tactical maneuver is unlocked, any DPS can.
Okay.
So like,
do they have to do it on this turn, or is that just at some point
nope,
in the future?
It's unlocked for the rest of the encounter. So it can make a tactical check to identify an ability, and if you roll high enough, you unlock the maneuvers for the rest of the encounter.
I am surrounded, so I think I'm gonna ask one of my compatriots who is not surrounded to do that on their turn. I'm gonna let number 6 take a swing at me to move to here.
Right.
One also 14 and 13.
No, he hasn't left their threatened square.
Yeah.
You have to leave.
Okay.
And then
And he misses.
let's do a good old-fashioned thunder wave. It'll hit those 3. Click, click.
They
Nice.
all
Slick.
fail.
Not
Boom.
huge damage, but doesn't matter actually.
Yep. A wave of thunder comes out.
Yeah, I think I grab a strange device from under my right arm and pop it, and it emits a huge thunderous wave of energy, and then that device crumbles, and I toss it to the side because it's just a tool. All right, motherfucking, these guys gotta stop surrounding me. I gotta step up to here. I'd rather be in the middle at this point. At least they won't surround me. Maybe they come from every side. And that will be me.
All right, 11. You have initiative.
11's gonna use his. Oops. His shields is his holy symbol, so he can use his sacred flame on this guy that's over there on the ranger.
He fails.
And he fails. Nice. Little smoky damage. Oh.
4 points of damage. He died.
And I think as a bonus action, he is going to summon up his spiritual weapon in this square right here.
Like the what?
An atomic bomb.
A mace would be cool.
Just let me know by using a pointer wherever you actually move that, and then I'll image layer.
Yeah, there's some tokens that we can get you too that are pretty cool. But
Yeah, I'll
still not. The player
definitely
can move the token to Unity. And let me burn that spell
Token
slot too. And he's not going to move either, so he's done.
Actually, I have an idea.
Here, I'll actually
Cog, I dare you to take a step back.
toss you a token real quick in the chat for.
Cog, I dare you to step back 5 feet.
Why would I do that?
It'd be funny.
Challenge them. Do you not have because I don't know which barbarian you are. Do you not have the relentless attack, or not relentless? What's the one I constantly fucking
Oh,
use?
yeah.
The
Yeah, no, yeah.
stupid,
Yeah, he
stupid
has
mode.
I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
I'm still, I'm debating on what I'm going to do this.
My barbarian's borderline suicidal with how much he uses it.
Oh yeah.
Return. Fuck it. Come
my
at me, bro.
sword is in the square. My rapier that I did drop.
Okay.
It's just a heads up.
All right, we go back to the top of the or bandits. Jumping.
Yeah, we gotta stop that from happening. We can't kill them fast enough. We got like one more of those boxes that kills a bunch of dudes.
He will go up against Norsha. He will
in
hit
the
for 2 points of
back.
damage.
Cowardly prick.
Minion 12. Attack Og the Destroyer. He misses. Og, you have received initiative.
Dog is going to drop the shield and pull out a hand axe.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing with my sword at minion 7. I want to double check something. Yeah, and didn't do that with relentless attack.
Okay. So if you hit the effect for reckless attack, it'll automatically do. That is a hit. Good thing, because you had that one there.
At first I thought it was a 19.
You fell. Minion 7.
And bonus action, I am going to hit 12 with that hand axe. Oh wait, oh, no, that shouldn't have been a shit.
That's
I
fine.
think it's just the first attack.
Yep, that's fine. That hits. Four points of damage as it falls to the ground dead.
Man, these guys have a lot less HP than I thought.
Yeah, isn't it like 2?
I could have been using magic missile if I'd known they were this weak.
I don't know. You guys haven't identified them.
I'm trying to. I keep getting fucking surrounded.
I'm just hiding back in a tree, just like.
Yeah,
So-
some of us aren't being surrounded and aren't helping with that.
So for reference, you can make a check for free. Does not take an action.
Oh, I thought that the tactical check required, like your whole turn. Is that just the maneuver takes an action?
That
and
is the
check does
maneuver
not?
that takes an action.
Okay.
Tactical
Good
checks
to know.
are.
Damn it.
at the
I would have
beginning
done
of
that
your
so
turn.
many times.
Yep.
Okay. Going to do that a lot more. Because, boy, I would like to find out how he's bringing people in and stop it.
All right, Rayjack, you have initiative.
Rayjack's going to ready an attack if somebody evil intent gets within melee range. He's going to stab them.
All right.
And I will drop a ready on myself as I pass my turn. How fine.
All right. Minion 14. Going to forward 5. 15. 5, and he will make an attack at Fenrir. He misses. In 16, 5, 10. 5:30, he will dash to get. Fenrir, you have received initiative.
So what do I do to use that one thing you guys were talking about?
Tactical check.
Yeah.
You just say you want to use it.
Yep.
Tactical
So
check.
there's been a few things that happen. like I'll say specific things. Like if you notice whenever it's Morvan's turn, I'll say like, oh, needed. If you specifically want to know what that's all about, you'd say I want to make a tactical check on that.
Okay,
And like,
so how
what's
do
would
I
you
tactical
something.
check? How do I tactical check the summoning?
Summoning. Okay, make me an investigation check.
In the tower?
No.
It's gonna be a binary outcome anyway.
Investigation.
Big roll on nerds. Damn it all.
Your tactical check is a failure. You cannot identify what summoning is.
Okay. Well then, I'll like to just shoot an arrow at minion 14.
Alright, that will be at disadvantage because it's to you.
With disadvantage and just.
That is a miss.
Okay, then I would like to run off that way.
Okay, he will get an opportunity attack.
Well, he can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah, you should do that.
He should have done that originally and then shot him. That would have been a better tactic.
And-
It's alright. Do you
We
wish
all
to
make-
use your
we all
cunning
make that
action to
mistake.
disengage?
Nope.
No? Will make an opportunity attack against you, which is a miss.
Good
Then
call.
I would like to use my bonus action to use my cunning action, hide.
Alright, go ahead and do that in the dice tower.
He dives in the shrubs.
You're the-
I mean, I'm wood elf. I get.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Alright.
Wood elves are made of leaves. You didn't know that, but now you do.
They're kind of squirrel-like.
Exactly.
everything's just a form of squirrel with you, 11.
Yeah.
Tall squirrel, small squirrel, metal squirrel, stabby squirrel. That's what he calls knives.
And my turn.
Right. Unidentified Minion 11 will make... Oh my god, I can't talk. He will make an attack against Og the Destroyer, which hits. Oh, damn.
What a bad hit.
Right.
Just bounces
Bandit
off.
Lord
Right?
reappears on the ground level now. Ability. E. Come 4, 5, 10, 15, 5, and 30, and he will throw a dagger at Norsh. Hitting for 8 points of damage.
Ow! That was a lot.
It's a little bit more rejuvenated.
Oh, all of these need to be.
All right, Norsha.
Alright, first thing, now that I think why I wasn't doing the tactical check is I read it backwards in that if you perform an action type, you lose tactical check. I was reading that as you try to tactical check, you lose your action, not just do it before you take an action. So
Okay.
now,
Yeah,
Now I
definitely.
get it.
If there's any confusion on that, let me know so that I can make sure that the rule.
yeah, I less confusion, more just like I wasn't confused, I was just wrong.
Okay.
So yeah, I want a tactical check. I'm gonna still focus on the ads, so I would love to know if there's a way that he is summoning friends.
All right, make me an investigation check.
Okay, come on.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
No, it's only a 12.
All right. You identify a lair action called Call Allies. At the beginning of every round, allies jump from the bushes to lend aid to the bandit.
Okay.
And so I would love somebody to use their turn to make that shit stop.
So
oof.
specifically, you have identified it, but you have not unlocked the tactical. Not roll high.
Nerds. So do we just keep trying to identify it basically?
Yeah,
until we
so you would say I
unlock
would
that?
like
Okay.
to try to unlock the tactical recall
How many times are we allowed to try that?
as many times. At the beginning of your turn, you make a tactical check. And
Okay.
once per turn, but you can make it as many times during the encounter.
Okay. So that means you guys better start doing it.
Here. Okay, I'm gonna use my action to disengage and then run my happy ass down here.
Right.
Because I would love Cog to be between me and them right now. And that's gonna be me.
All right.
Past its turn.
Unidentified Minion 15 is going to run at Cog. 5, 10. 5. He will make a Scimitar attack. Which misses. 11. You have initiative.
Please make him stop calling his friends.
Yeah.
Or at least unlock the ability for the next one. You might have a moment of genius even if your investigation's not low. There's always a chance.
So it's an investigation, you say, at the start
Correct.
of my turn. Right? Let's see.
Nat 1. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
It's like when squirrels call in their squirrel friends. Think of it that way.
Oh.
I saw a high roll.
You have not unlocked the.
But this guy right here is going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to move the spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, closer to the combat.
Okay.
And
Slowly
then
gonna
I'm
get
going
there.
to use my cantrip Sacred Flame on this guy.
He fails.
Smoke him.
Is dead.
And then I'm gonna move slowly this way. And he's gonna pass his turn. Down arrow. Can't pass my turn on the spiritual weapon.
All right, because it's not yours.
Right?
Come on, you dumb barbarian, please. Oh, too bad I'm not a bard.
All right. Back to the top of the round. Bandits.
I hate it.
And they're getting such.
All right.
They're in-
Minion 20. Five. And that provokes spiritual weapon.
Does a spiritual
No,
weapon
no,
have
no. Okay.
reactions?
I was
Yeah,
just
no.
wondering. I'm not versed on that. Dash action 5, 10, 15. Minion 20.
If you might be buried under 18.
Five, 10, and 20. Make an
Hold
attack
on,
against.
I'm readied.
All right.
Reject's readied.
Go ahead and use that.
Yeah.
and Switch over to that guy. Recheck with a short sword. Minion 21. Ooh, nice.
That's a hit. Before he can make his cut, Rage
Look
X
at the
swings,
Spleen.
killing Minion. Hog, you have received initiative.
Come on, Cog. Tactical maneuver. Tactical.
All right. Cog will use his investigation to see if he can figure this thing out.
Right? Specifically, the all
For the,
allies.
the call alley. Yes.
Think
going
with your
for the
big
call-
brain. Big
call
brain
alley.
time. Big skull, big brain.
That is not enough.
Still slightly fucking better than my bad rolls, so don't feel bad.
Alright. And he is going to swing with the long sword at number 5, or who's this guy, number 11?
At this point, I lost count.
Is a miss.
And then at 20 with the hand axe.
That is a hit. Five points of damage as he falls down. Second. All right. Unidentified Minion 19 is going to up 5, 10, 15, 5. Back Cog the Destroyer with a Scimitar swipe. It's Rayjack, you have received initiative.
Alright, so Rayjack is going to stroll over to
Tactical
this
check,
guy.
tactical check.
Tactical check!
And
It's
as
a special
he's
type of
going,
action. You need to use
he's
it.
gonna... Yeah, well, do I have to be able to see the guy?
No.
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 So I'm gonna use my tactical check, recheck, skill, investigation. No,
That is not enough.
Dang it.
but going to stroll over to this guy and try to stab him with his short sword. He did leave his bow back there, by
All right.
the way.
Yeah, so there's a short sword, there's a rapier here, and a bow, like, right here.
Weapons everywhere.
And that's a hit.
Big nasty hit.
That is a hit.
Crit hit.
It's instant death.
Dead.
And that was 20 feet, and then, I don't know. I think I can move 5 more feet, probably.
Oh, damn.
My rapier!
That's
Hi!
huge.
It's enormous.
That.
You know, I've got Hunter's Mark that I haven't been using. Dagnabbit.
All right, Unidentified Minion 18. Attempt to climb the tree. Able to. 5, 10. Scimitar attack against 11. That is a hit. 2 points of damage. In 14. Not see where Fenrir went.
Yes!
2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Attempt to find him. He cannot. He's round, cannot find you.
Ah, sucker.
Minion 16, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to attack Cock. Our
Thank
swipe.
Christ.
That hits for 0 damage. Partially absorbed. Fenrir, you have received initiative.
Tactical check on the allies thing.
Right? That is enough. You have unlocked
Yay!
the tactical maneuver. So all the damage people may make a tactical maneuver specifically to stop call allies.
Okay. I would like to shoot my bow at Minion 14.
Right.
So I'm guessing I have stealth.
Ooh.
Okay, so I just do the hit for.
That is with advantage, so you can roll again. Get a crit.
No, he already took it in a turn though. Attack, so it wouldn't be advantage, would it? I don't have my assassinate.
But you're hiding.
Okay. Well,
I think that's how that hiding, so he's surprised by it.
Yeah, stealth gives you advantage.
Yeah, stealth gets you.
but did it not count? It did not count my sneak attack damage. But oh well.
Did you activate it?
I thought I did, but
Either
Oh,
way,
well.
It was
he
enough
is
to kill
dead.
him anyway.
He's super dead.
Yep, either way,
then
You can kill him some more if you want.
cunning action hide.
Desecrate his
all
body.
right. Go ahead and roll stealth in the tower. Right.
And that'll be my turn. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's like a gopher just popping up and dipping down,
Unidentified
popping up.
minion is going to attack Cog the Destroyer. That is a hit for 2 points of damage. That Morvan. You're gonna wish you never came into these woods.
That checks out.
Gets a little
Already
bit
doing
more
it.
rejuvenation. Runs forward. 520. He is going to attack Cog the Destroyer. Gets 1 dagger attack. Dagger attack with it. So specifically, he gets advantage. Make another dagger attack with it. That is a hit. 3 points of damage, partially absorbed. Og. Norsha, you have initiative.
Okay, so I can move and then try to lock his ability out, right?
Yes.
Because it's my action. But okay, so hey Cog, hang strong, brother. And then I run back into the woods because I would like to not get hit next turn. And then I'm going to try to lock out the next round from having more dudes. What do I roll?
All right. So, in order to lock it out, I need you to first make me a perception check.
Oh god damn it! Are you sure it's not history? I'm much better at history. 9.
All right. You identify a lot of hiding spots in the bushes. Bandits seem to be pouring out of. Go ahead and make me. Roll me a D.
Okay. Come on, good roll, baby. Oh, okay. Well, it went to the 15. It was almost a 5.
That is not quite
Oh,
enough.
damn it! All to hell. It was
So,
such a good
Norsha,
roll.
you are looking along these bushes, trying to see where the hell these bandits are coming from. They just seem to be pouring out of the forest. They have you surrounded. You see the bushes is where they tend to like to hide in. And then you are scouring around trying to figure out what's going on, but you not able to lock that ability.
Hey, I have to quickly run out to my shed. I'll be back in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
If someone can take over for me while I'm gone.
Okay, I'll run your guy.
Thank you.
You're just gonna keep trying to lock out that fucking ability because fuck.
All right,
One more
minion
round of bads,
17.
probably.
5, 10. 5. Back against Og. That misses. 15. Attack against. That hits. Deal a point of damage. 11. You have received initiative.
Well, 11's gonna try to use this brand new mace of his again on number 18. And miss.
Crap. Don't forget to move your spiritual weapon. though.
Yeah, and then actually he can actually move his spirit weapon and use it.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna move it to here. Or can I move it to there? And I'm gonna take a swipe. I'm gonna kill one of these. Try to kill one of these minions with it. Spiritual weapon. Where is it? Second level. Melee +5 with that thing.
Dead.
A crit.
That's a
Oh, I should've
crit.
used it on him. Damn
That
it.
sucks. You destroyed that fucking
Yes.
minion.
8 points of
Dead.
damage. And he's not going to move, so he passes his turn. Spiritual weapon is passes turn.
Multi-attack would sure go down smooth for a lot of us, huh?
Level 3.
Back to the top of the order.
Okay.
3 bandits jump from
Yeah.
Hog. You have
I
initiative.
forgot about the stupid thing.
Alright. I'm gonna try and identify. He used an ability the last time on me, right? Something about an extra attack or
Go ahead.
what am I? Investigation.
Roll me. Roll me an investigate. All right. So the Bandit Lord has Cunning Cut. This is great. Bandit Lord has advantage on any attack made against a target with at least 2 allies adjacent to it.
That's unfortunate for you, Cog. He has a lot of allies near him.
I am going to use my reckless attack and attack the Bandit Lord.
Okay.
Come on, big nasty hit.
That
Yes,
is a
it's a
crit.
crit!
There you
And you
go.
Because of your orc stuff, you get the extra die, right?
Yep.
That's not.
I already have that on
Yeah.
there, so it should
Yeah,
automatically.
perfect.
Did that?
Nice.
Oh, because
All
you're using
of
your
it
longsword.
absorbed?
Okay. He absorbs 15 points of damage.
Oh no! What the fuck? We're screwed. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I want to make a point.
Man.
You can identify at the beginning of your turn every time. There
Yeah,
are
I mean,
yep.
obviously that is the key to this, that we failed for 9 rounds.
But that's all right. You know, it's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Again, like if something isn't made apparent, or if I didn't do a good job explaining, definitely up so that I can make it more to under.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have multiple abilities. Identify to figure out the fight so that exactly how.
Alright, and I'm going to attack Minion 17 with the hand axe.
Okay.
Shoot, damn it all.
Oh, that's because I got it. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it only goes for 1 roll.
That'll be all right. That'll stay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, so whenever you do the reckless attack, the first one will be advantage to your attack. The second one will be advantage to rolls. Have to do it that way because the advantage goes next roll. Granting advantage stand
Does
for
it?
the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's how you have it set up for knocked. Is
Yeah.
2 buttons so that it works properly, and it seems to.
Yep, I forgot. Okay, so 19 attack con. He misses. Minion 20, 5, 10, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15. Rayjack. You ever see?
Alright, so Rayjack is going to move to there and take a swipe at this guy with a short sword that's hiding in the shrubbery and sticks him.
It is a hit. 6 points of damage.
And that was 10 feet I moved.
Yeah.
And then he's going to move over to there.
Yep.
Try to stick this guy with his dagger. And misses.
And that is a miss. Right, Unidentified Minion 18 is going to make an attack at 11 with Tar. Misses. Minion 16 will attack Hog. He hits,
Stand strong, brother.
dealing 1 point of Fenrir. Going to
Tactical. Shit, I
yeah,
keep forgetting about
Okay, tactical. Going to attempt to identify whatever rejuvenating that will be. All right, with a 17. He identifies Honor Among Thieves. At the beginning of the Bandit Lord's turn, gains temporary hit points equal to allies he has out on this. These temporary hits stack.
Oh, fuck me. That's not good. We've been letting him really build that, too. Oh, no. Okay. Gotta lock that out. Got to. I would love to hit these guys, but I can't.
Right. The tactical maneuver not on. Fenrir is going to 15. To cunning action hide. He is going to attack minion 16. Short bow. That is a hit. Sneak attack. Kills.
Devastates him.
Identified minion 11 is going to attack. And he misses. Got 3, 4, 5 10 added to him. He is going to attack Cog the Destroyer for attack. Misses. Attacks with his other dagger. That misses as well. Portia, you are.
Okay. Praying big to lock out the spawns.
Right. Take me.
History, right? It's definitely history. History of this fight says I gotta lock this out.
I'm back.
How did I end up with history is one of my skills.
All right.
I'm back. What did I
Yep,
miss?
Thunder. So on your turn, I use your tactical check to identify Honor Among Thieves, which is at the beginning of the Bandit Lord's turn, gains temporary hit points equal to allies he has out on the field. These temporary hit points stack.
Oh god. Sorry for me being out of breath. I just sprinted.
That's fine.
My house is up on a hill and my shed's like 70 acres away.
And Norsha is going to try to lock out the summon. Make me a perception check again.
Okay. Hacha. 14.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a magic attack with
Magic attack.
yep with
okay.
a +2. Would be just doing
So my normal magic
Oh.
+2, or just
yeah. You
just
can
plus-
do a shocking grasp and just add +2 to the mod.
I rolled firebolt because that was what was open, but same. It's the same +7.
All right,
19.
Norsha, you are looking at these bushes, and then you just use your shocking grasp to cause lightning come out, shock all the bushes where the bandits seem to be hiding. You have successfully locked out Call Alan.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Especially now knowing about that shield.
What
This
shield?
was- He at the start of Morven's turns, he was gaining temp HP for every one of his minions,
Oh, that.
and we
They
kept having
stack.
more minions on the board. So yeah, he absorbed a crit fucking 2 turns ago, I think, because of that. Now we can at
15
least
points.
cut that off. Okay, I'm pretty happy back here in the bushes, so I'm gonna stay back here in the bushes for a minute. I gotta heal next turn.
All right, minion 20.
Alright. What happened to our artificer?
I'm the artificer. I'm
Yep,
hiding.
he's hiding.
Oh, jeez, I had to scroll way out. What the hell?
Hey, I got some hit points and some AC, but I'm not the tank here. Cog is doing a great job
Speaking
of
of
not
Cog.
dying.
How are you doing? How many successful hits that they do 0 damage to?
Quite a few. All right, minion 20 is going to attack Rajek. Swipes with his scimitar, which misses 11.
He's gonna mace this guy, or attempt to, anyways, since he's in his face, and fumbles.
That is an miss.
We've also had an unfortunate amount of ones today.
As his bonus action, he is going to try to hit this guy. Actually, he's going to try to hit the leader guy with his spirit weapon.
That is
that's a miss.
also a miss.
Hey, question. Did you retrieve my rapier?
No, I did not.
You're on top of it.
I used your
Okay.
bonus action to hide.
Okay, thank you.
All right, top of the round. No bandits come out. Og, you are.
All right. So, as my bonus action, do we have anything?
The tactical check? I mean, his invisibility is still a thing.
Yeah, do it. Actually, we found out that, his teleportation. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another investigation check. That is not enough. You think he blends in with the trees and just
That object permanence.
We're so
As-
skilled.
As my bonus action, I am going to taunt.
Oh, what was the investigation on his song?
targeted the Bandit Lord. Got that.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Okay, you have taunted them all into rushing at you to attack. Gain
And
4 temp.
and I am going to relentless attack the Bandit Lord.
Okay.
Chopping down.
That is a hit.
Nice.
4 points of damage to the Bandit Lord. Partially absorbed. 12
Do
points,
we-
I should say, partially absorbed.
Do we know if that was the result of the shield effect
Yeah.
that he has?
Yeah, when it's at 0 hit, when it says partially absorbed or whatever, and it says 0 points, that means it's taking off of the temp HP.
Yeah.
Once it goes below the 8 temp HP, it actually.
Oh, right, because it actually says
Exactly.
like resisted when it's
Yep.
resisted, not partially absorbed. Right.
Correct.
Just want to make sure there wasn't some other effect giving him defensive abilities that we didn't know about yet.
Yeah, screw that.
All right. 19 is going to make an attack against you. That is a miss. Minion 22 is going to make an attack against. And that is a critical, dealing 4 points of damage. Rajek, you have received initiative.
Oh, he's gonna try to take out minion number 20.
That is a
And
hit.
hit, doing that much damage.
9 points of damage, felling the man.
And then is going to move to there.
Minion 18 is going to slash his Shimbar at 11. That is a hit,
He gets hit every round, and he's got like a pretty good armor.
dealing 2 points of damage. Fenrir, you have received.
I'm gonna chip you out, man.
Right?
Do I have a clear shot on Minion 18? Actually,
No.
From where I'm-
The trees are in the way, and he's far enough in elevation you cannot see up there.
okay. Well then, I'm just gonna. So I'm stealthed, right?
You stealthed and then you attacked. So once you attack it,
Okay, I did not. I'd like to use. I did not mean to do that, by the way.
okay. All right.
Bonus action, cunning action, hide. Moving to here. I'd like to shoot my short bow at Bandit Lord.
Right. That's a hit. And you have Cog next to him, so you do get sneak attack. $15 points of damage to him.
Hey, he's not absorbing any. Let's go.
And apparently doesn't have nearly as many hit points as I was worried he would have on top of that fucking shield.
Well, okay, so
I'm
now I
gonna
have to
change
go help
that.
my grandma again, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay? No,
I am sorry about this. This is just random, never happens.
no, we understand. Okay, Minion 11 is going to attack Cog. And he hits.
Try to wipe out those minions, but I think Cog can tank.
2 points of damage. Morvan. 4 HP. At Cog. That hits. He'll attack with his other dagger, which is another hit. All right.
Big man's got it.
Cog, that second attack gives you a deep gouge. You are going to take 2 points ongoing damage. You can make a save at the end of your turn. That is another. And he says, "Take that, you bastard." Norsha.
All right. Seeing Cog really hanging in there, but at the same time surrounded, and the Bandit Lord looking a little rough. You see him reach into a weird little panel on his arm and press a bunch of buttons, and his armor starts glowing crazy. And he doubles down and says, "This is gonna hurt." And he releases 8 magic missile bolts, all targeted at Morvan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this, and then it'll be +7, because I don't think it'll count unless it does. We'll see.
All right.
So 23, 30 total damage.
So
30.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Each one of those dice gets a +1, and it only adds 1 because I just quick added it.
Oh, I gotcha.
So instead of doing it that way next time, just pick up the D4 from the magic missile and right click it 7 times and you'll add 7 more D4s with the
So I
+1.
did, but it didn't do the +1. I was hoping it would, but apparently it didn't.
You picked up the D4 from the magic missile?
Yeah.
How
But
does-
it says +1, not +7. I'm not sure why it did that. It's maybe because this is coming from my wand and not the spell. I don't know.
I think it's because it's magic missile, because you do the right click, it'll add the dice, but it won't add the plus, because ultimately for all the other abilities,
Oh,
Right,
that's
you
true.
don't count
Yeah.
more.
That's
yeah.
true.
I think
That
it's
is
just the
true,
magic
yeah.
missile.
They're-
Okay,
Yeah, it's
30
yeah.
points of damage, so you get 7 more.
Damn, he's still hanging in there, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Everybody that uses magic missile just does it 8 times. You know. 1, 2,
Hey,
3,
that
4, 5,
that
roll
nearly
the damage
burned.
eight
I
times.
never rolled the last one on a magic missile because I'm too superstitious, but I did literally. That was my biggest attack I could throw down with guaranteed damage.
All right, Norcia, you have the floor. How does
Oh,
it
God.
happen?
Yeah, I mean, after he goes down, normally he would just wave a wand and it comes out, but when he overdrives this way, it explodes out of his armor and all the bolts just start one by one slashing through him. And then finally, after it seems like a ridiculous amount of bolts strike him, one catches him right between the eyes and he just flops down.
It's just tons and
magically
tons of bolts.
smoking.
All
And
right.
Norcia drops to his knees, very visibly exhausted from the toll that takes.
Orvan falls to the ground, his body lifeless and limp, dead. The rest of the bandits quickly scatter. Guys are standing victorious. Congratulations,
All right.
Bandit Lord.
Yeah, originally, I was gonna just take out all the ads, but after seeing him go to heavy from 15, I was like, no, I think I can just end this now.
So that was a taste of the encounter. Definitely have a little bit I think I can do. Make it iron some things out, but what'd you think?
It was good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, especially once it became clear that was like a special action type that we had that we were essentially not using, and that's why things were going so very badly for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that I thought that was really fun. I like the risk reward of having to lock out these really powerful abilities. So no, I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely like this idea, and like I said, I definitely have quite fun. It also helps because you can just jump into a like what I really
Yeah.
want to do is I want to get a group of DMs that run these encounters. So like I'm in the Discord, if somebody's like, "Hey, anybody the game," you know, as long as there's a DM online that's willing to jump in, get a quick hour session.
Yeah.
All
And get
right.
me that cool rep, because I do not fully understand that, but I wasn't overly worrid about it
Yeah,
because
so
I kind
it's-
of didn't know if we'd win.
Rep is basically like a way of doing milestone. So you need a certain amount of rep in order to level up, and each encounter is war. So because you defeated the bandit lord encounter, you succeeded. You all get 1 rep. You need 3 points to get to the next. All you need to do is complete 2 more encounters, and you'll level up.
Cool. It's not bad.
So how does that get tracked?
I will be keeping track of that. I also kind of want to find a way to put information in the Discord so that you guys can actually track it.
Mm.
But I'll have to look to see if there's a bot that can.
The other thing you might want to look into is like a G Drive access type of thing where people, but just don't let them make it so they can just that you're the only one that can actually
Yeah,
do anything. They
where
can
I'll
just
be
look-
the editor and they can just. Actually, that's a really.
that's kind of a nice workaround with stuff like this if you're not super handy with bots and you don't know how to necessarily set everything up on Discord, at least until you figure out how to do it on Discord.
All right, so you guys are. I kind of want to wrap this up. So you guys are going back to town, informing the elder and the rest of the village. And you were successfully able to kill Morven, Bandit Lord. The rest of the bandits kind of scurried away, and he rewards you with a coin purse as my thing. 42 gold pieces, 33 silver that you split up amongst you. That there's an intricate woven basket. Basket that I have on party sheet in the.
Does it look like me?
It's kind of reminiscent, you know, as best as like she can weave with like different colors. They have dyes that they were able to put in there so that it looks kind of like you. It's like a little darker skinned Iron Man.
Then in that case, I'll take it and say, good work for, you know.
the lady that wove is older. She's kind of elderly. She has a big smile on her face. But the whole village is like, thank you. See that it's got like some sort of liveliness back into it, moving around and kind of getting the village back.
Oh, I had actually one other question before we call it. What the renown thing that we use to purchase items, is that like money? Like I'm confused how that
it's
works.
It's kind of like money. So
Okay.
I'm still kind of working on that system because I could just do it as like gold reward, and then you can purchase items just using gold, using the gold standard. But yeah, that's kind of in the work.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about that too much. I will definitely get back to you guys with any of the extra stuff. I really wanted to get the playtest done. So have any ideas whatsoever, if you have any tips, any critique or anything, please feel free to drop them in the Discord. Hope to be running my own encounters session every other week on Wednesdays, probably around this time. And I'll be looking for DMs as well. If you guys know any DMs, or if you want to DM yourself, I can definitely get you in on that.
Sure. Oh, one. I used to buy these every now and then on the whatever Fantasy Ground Steam store. But there's I think it was by Adventure League. I want to say it was Adventure League, but there were these books called Layer Assault that are very similar to this. They might be some good like quick ideas. Yeah, they'd just be like one map usually, and then I mean, much like this, one map, a boss, and some random stuff to it. It obviously needs to be tweaked to make it fit with all your specialty. Well, probably not that much. They probably have layer actions and stuff. I only ever bought one or two, but might be some good like pickup fodder there.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, thank you for showing up. Hope you had fun. I had a good time.
Totally.
When you get the stream shut down, I'll chat with you for a second.
Okay, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go because I gotta eat. Talk to y'all later.
Right, later, man.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. I saw a few people. I got up to like maybe 5 viewers. This was fun. I liked it. Definitely some polishing that needs to happen. Working descriptions, but glad. It actually kind of worked out exactly how I wanted, which was start and you have no idea what's going on. And there's stuff going on, and you have to identify, figure out what the abilities do, and then you can lock them out, which ultimately makes you successful. The Bandit Lord definitely got a lot of temporary HP at one point, and even a critical hit from the Barbarian did not put a dent in him. That was fun. But yeah, check out the Tavern League. Thank you so much for tuning in, being part of these live sessions. I certainly enjoy seeing more watching and tuning in streams, as well as those who are active in chat. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel, watch our past sessions, as well as some other fun tidbits I posted. You have seen the first session of Tavern League Encounters, which is ran in 5th edition, homebrew items. Definitely check that out. Join the Discord to be a part of that. I have the Discord in my About Me on my Twitch page. Otherwise, I think it's on my Facebook page. But yeah, check that out. These will be hosted every other week on Wednesdays. It's kind of the only time I got, but I will be looking for a team of DMs. So if you are a DM interested, definitely something that can turn into a big thing. Catch the next one 2 weeks, or else you can always follow my Twitter, and even better, join my Discord. I post all for the community. If you enjoyed watching and gained value from the Tavern League, then go ahead and throw me a like, subscribe, follow, however you wish. Support, I definitely appreciate it. That's what means actually watching. Or you can also post a comment of what you think. Any critique, anything different you'd like to see, definitely goes on the. For now, the last call has been said, and adventurers are already filing out of the tavern. Go ahead and finish your mugs and set up around the bar for one last pour. Raise your drinks for a final salute. Until next time, this has been the Tavern League.